Hello gamers, Suro here. Welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm going to show you a method on how you can actually defeat Azeos the Sky Titan without doing any damage to him yourself. So this will be a great method to AFK farm him, especially if you're having trouble defeating him. This will be especially beneficial to those that have never defeated him at all, and if you're having trouble and you just want the loot, this will be the way to do it. So the very first thing you want to do is make this exact schematic for the spike traps that I'm showing you here. So you want to have multiple layers of spike traps just so if whenever you do spawn in Azeos, if he moves just a little bit, these spikes are still hitting him. Now you want to leave 4 spots in the middle that have nothing on there. That's where we're going to be placing the egg and spawn Azeos in. Now the next part is a very crucial, so make sure you do this correctly. So we need to map out a spot diagonally at least 18 blocks. So my spikes take me 3. So there's 1, 2, and 3 here, and that's the end of my spikes. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down to like 16. So once you get to the end, you want to map out a spot here. I would recommend putting a scarlet floor or something, that way you know where to stand. And this is where you're going to stand because you're essentially in a dead zone. You're just out of Azeos's reach that he's not going to aggro and like kill you, but you're also not too far away that he's not going to despawn. And if this doesn't work for you, chances are you are too far out and he despawned. So you might have to just make sure that you get that sweet spot right. And once you do, you will have it for your future encounters. So the next thing that you're going to have, and it's actually the last thing, is some sort of food that's going to allow you to move fast. So I have the rare moldy pepper wrap here. It gives me 33.6 movement speed. You can totally use the heartberry wrap, like the beginning wrap you get with, I think, the bomb pepper and the heartberry. That will work just fine. What we're going to do is we're going to spawn the boss in right here. We're going to eat our food first. So we ate our movement speed food. We're going to spawn the boss in here, and then we're going to run as fast as we can. While he's spawning in, you are running away, and then he's going to stay aggroed on you, but he's not going to be able to hit you. You will probably still see a bunch of lightning in his little attacks and stuff, but don't worry, he's not going to attack you. Now make sure that you hear the music, because if you do not hear the music, then he's not aggroed on you, and this is not going to work. So if you don't hear the music, you ran out of render distance and he's going to respawn. After that, you just sit here and wait until you actually see him disappear or the music stops, and that's when you know you've defeated him. So I was actually just 1 block too far, so that's why I had to move it up and adjust a little bit. So now I have the spot I need to be. His attacks are not going to attack me. I hear the music, and now we can just chill here and wait. Like I said, for future runs, now that I have the sweet spot for me, I know that every time I put the egg down, I can just come stand over here and the spikes will defeat him for me. So now we're just going to wait until he actually dies, and then we'll go collect our loot. And there we go, we finally defeated him. It took about 5 minutes, so it does take a little while. So if you're sitting in the spot and you're wondering if it actually worked, it's probably working. It just takes a little while. So now that we have our sweet spot mapped out, we don't have to have those markers down anymore. We can just run down here every single time, and now we have it set up for all of our future runs. And we can collect all of the stuff in the chest. We got some horrible loot there. Oh my gosh. Break this. And there shouldn't be any crystals around, but if there is some of the crystals, the health crystals that he uses to regen, make sure you destroy those, because he will not respawn here until they are destroyed. So you can just leave, come back 10-15 minutes later, throw an egg down, and then go stand there and then go AFK if you're having trouble fighting him. I know a lot of people late game can defeat him in a few seconds, but if you're not at the point, I really hope this video helped you with that. Now, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. And then until next time, I will see you in the next Core Keeper video.